Hi everybody, I am here to do a video walkthrough of my CLI Ruby gem application. So I decided to scrape Lonely Planet's website. They did this feature on the best destinations for 2018. They had 4 different categories: countries, cities, regions, and best value locations. Within each of these sites, categories rather, there is a list of countries, 10 different countries or cities or regions, and they have a little description. So that's the basic idea of what I wanted to scrape. And here is my app. Let me just close this stuff. Oops, wrong one. No. Yes, okay. So let's get a new terminal window going and start the application. Interface opens up like this: 10 countries, cities, regions, best value. You make your choice. It scrapes right at that moment, so it takes a little bit of time to load, and comes up with 10 instances of the different regions. So if you click on one of those regions, let's say Japan, Key Peninsula, Japan, and that will come with the title and a description and also a URL to learn more. Now at this point you can click back, main menu, or exit. So let's go back to main menu. And you can start it all over again. I think you kind of get the idea. So best value locations, Poland, I just wanted to go there. Here's Poland, and here's a brief description about Poland and the URL. So the way I did this was I created, here's my structure, basic file structure. Here's my environment that's loading all my classes. I created a separate class for country, city, value, and region. They all look very similar. The only thing really different about each of them is the URL used. So in my refactoring, I'd like to try to put all this stuff in a parent module that would then feed that code to all of these descendants, because then these descendants are all very simple code-wise, because they're all completely the same except for that URL. So that needs to be refactored a little bit. The interface starts with your, so first of all, that's your initial bin executable loads the environment and calls the CLI, which the CLI at this moment is just calling the first menu, which seems a little not correct. So I gotta think about that. Menu puts out that first interface that then asks for user input. This is my input loop to wait for correct input or exit. Once I get correct input, I store it in this instance variable, and that's going to shoot me over to menu 2 to carry that instance variable over. I have an empty array there, empty local variable. And this is my other menu, my other menus, depending on the choice, and that's when the actual scrape happens. And that's storing the scrape data in an instance variable there in the controller, which I'm not sure if that is best practice or if the data should itself be stored in the class and then extracted from there. So that's something I want to ask the lead instructor about. And then after they make their choice, or once they make their choice, this prints out all that data right here. So that's how it gets displayed. And they have another choice to make, another input loop. And once they give correct inputs, they either go back to menu, exit main menu, or they go to menu 3, which then displays the name and the description and the URL of the instance. At that point, they can exit, go back, or go to main menu. So I know I have a lot of these break statements in here, and I know they're probably not all needed, but I kept getting stuck in these infinite loops and a lot of these while loops. And again, a lot of these while loops seem like they could be abstracted out into their own method, since they're all pretty similar. So that's another thing I need to do in refactoring. And then once they say exit, depending on where they say it, doesn't matter, it'll go to this final method that just thanks them for coming and exits the application. So that's basically it. So to fill out the README and everything, and I need to refactor a little bit with this section lead once they get to me. But I'm going to submit it for now and look forward to hearing soon. All right, thanks a lot.